Welcome back, everybody. So we are just about that time of year. Christmas, or as some other people might know it, Xmas. On the first day of Xbox, my PlayStation gave to me one crash, one Cyberpunk 2077 kept on dying. So I requested a refund. Alright, so as I've been promising, I'm going to be doing almost daily videos of some sort, and today's video is going to be focusing on the PlayStation 5. So, you're upset that Santa Claus did not get you a PlayStation 5 for Christmas, huh? So I've had the PlayStation 5 now for about a month. I got it November 16. And yeah, I'm gonna start off the video by giving you guys my rating. But first, so if you guys have been enjoying my videos, and I know you have because this channel has gotten a huge amount of new subscribers, and even more important, there's also tons of, actually just as important, there's tons of actual watch time on the freaking videos. Over the past month and a half that I've been refocusing the channel on gaming and entertainment, you guys seem to be responding to it. You guys definitely like watching these videos, and I very much appreciate it, so I'm going to continue doing what you guys like. So going forward, please always don't forget to try and watch at least 25% of the video. If this video is about 10 minutes, 12 minutes, watch about 4 or 5 minutes. That would be greatly appreciated. Leave a like, comment, and of course, if I have earned it, hit that subscribe button. So, my verdict, my brutally honest verdict of the PlayStation 5 as it is 1 month into its life cycle, I'm gonna give it a solid have I thought about this video before I started recording, or am I just winging it? No, I'm gonna give it a solid 6 out of 10. Eventually it will move up to at least an 8, I have no doubt. But there's a lot of things that the PlayStation 5 needs to work on. And guys, do not stress about not having the latest and the greatest right off the bat. I don't have a bat, I have a sword, and she is awesome. So do not be upset right off the sword that you don't have your PlayStation 5. It is not the end of the world. The console is not just like Cyberpunk, only a bit better. It is not where we want it to be. There's a lot of things that it does amazingly well, and a lot of things that are mind-boggling why we don't have it. So for me, the most glaring issue, because I am a huge gamer, so luckily I have my PlayStation 4 hard drive that we are able to actually transfer over our hard drive directly from the PlayStation 4, if you have an external one, that is. You don't have to reformat it, you don't have to re-download your games. It's just going to read it off the sword, so don't worry about that. But for me, the biggest issue is, especially knowing that most of the official PlayStation 5 games will likely be around 100 gigabytes each, so you will need double that space, one to download and one to reserve space to install the game. And it only comes with usable about 600 gigabytes, and that is not enough. I'm trying to download Destiny 2, and that file itself is 100 gigabytes. So I need 200 gigabytes. I have still Cyberpunk 2077 on the hard drive, and that is another 100 something gigabyte file, especially since they launched another 17 gig patch yesterday, which I installed it. I didn't play it yet. I'm still waiting for my refund to go through. So that's the one biggest thing, that the internal hard drive is not enough if you're a major gamer. And the PlayStation 5 will be eventually compatible with third-party SSD drives. So once that becomes available, that rating will go up by another 0.27%. But for the time being, it's staying at a 6. I haven't had a lot of problems with my PlayStation 5, but I have noticed some bizarre stuff, like my uncle has the PlayStation 5 as well. He's the second person that I know that personally has it. I don't have the option of recalibrating my PlayStation 5. So whatever I have set it to during the installation, this original setup, that is what I'm stuck with. The PlayStation Store tiles, that's another thing. It works, but sometimes you will have tiles that are missing, like the year-end sales. I haven't had the sales end on the 23rd, but I have not been able to see that tile, the year-end sales tile, on the PlayStation 5 store for the past week, and it is a bit bothersome because there are a few games that I did want to get, and they keep on adding games to it from what I'm seeing, but because I can't access it on PlayStation 5, again, it's user interface related, just like not being able to recalibrate my television. Other things that I'm having issues with is that you can disable notifications, you can disable the sounds, but when you're taking screenshots of the games and you're recording, let's say, you're not going to hear the sound of taking a picture, but you're going to always see on the top right corner of your screen the notification that you just took a screenshot. And if you're recording gameplay, it's also going to capture that image as well, that you captured a screenshot. On the PlayStation 4, we have the option of removing it, but for some reason on the PlayStation 5, that option is missing. So that is definitely something that needs to be fixed. The audio issue when you plug in it took me a little while, but there's issues when you're connecting a third-party microphone, because I do stream and I'm using a Blue Yeti mic to capture my talking, because the controller mic is pure garbage. It sounds like you're 10 feet away from the mic, and it has that pilot over, not Roger, do you hear me? Can you hear me? Over. It has that kind of quality, and it's really disconcerting. Like my Death Stranding video, the first hour gameplay, that's approaching 1,500, 1,400 views, and there's quite a bit of dislikes on it. And the only thing I could surmise is due to the audio issue. It sounds horrible. But since then, all my audio that I've been doing has been captured on my microphone, so it sounds a lot better now. So that's another thing they need to address. But the main issue is that there's echo. There's a lot of echo. With the PlayStation 4, if you plugged in the headphone into the jack, it cuts off all that echo. But for some reason, if you plug in the headphone, it registers it only as a microphone. Only as a headphone, so it cuts out your audio. Games like the rest of the stuff are really well done. When you're capturing 4K, it's beautiful, it's crisp. I've captured a few videos in 4K, but the files are massive, and I'm guessing the bit rate that it's capturing the video is at a pretty high bit rate, because YouTube struggles to process the 4K version. The 1080p version uploads instantly, like within a couple of hours, but when it comes to the 4K stuff, it sometimes takes hours and hours, and other times it's taken 3 or 4 days for the 4K version to upload just for a 2 gig video. The Bloodborne video, for example, took literally almost a week for an 8-minute video to render the 4K. But that's not an issue. It's the quality that it's capturing at, so that's beautiful. You can set your recordings to as you like, 720 60 frames, 1080 60 frames, or 4K 60 frames. One thing that I do have issues with is that I have a Sony Bravia. It's 2 years old, and it does do 60 frames per second at 4K HDR, but for whatever reason, my console, the PlayStation 5, is telling me that it's not, that my TV is not HDR 60 frames compatible, which it definitely is, because I've been doing it with my PlayStation 4 Pro since day one that I've had it. So please guys, don't be too anxious to get your console. Don't, whatever you do, do not give the scalpers the satisfaction of stealing your money. The console's not ready yet. Maybe in about 4 or 5 months, it will be where it should be. The first thing I have to address is getting the SSD drives compatible with the PlayStation 5. And once that happens, things will be much, much better. We don't have to delete things and reinstall. And those are the main reasons why I'm giving the PlayStation 5 so far a solid 6 out of 10. So I don't know if you guys did manage to get your hands on the 3rd round of PlayStation 5s last week. If you did, congratulations. Let me know what your experiences are. Let me know if you have the same issues. Let me know if you also have issues with the same issues that I have. And if you have different type of issues, also let me know. I have not had any issues with the console crashing. I almost forgot. Apart from that one issue where I woke up in the morning and I turned on my PlayStation and it looked like I had an oil paint filter, like from Photoshop, applied to the other videos, and it was very, very jarring and very, very nerve-wracking because it lasted for hours and hours. Eventually the issue was resolved. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought, and let me know what you guys think about this video, and stay tuned for tons more. Leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button right over there, and I will be back. Jacob Vega out. I appreciate you. Thank you very much.